Mama Fab Finds, and I am here with another haul video. This stuff is from various places, so I'm just going to have to tell you as I go along, but I'm going to pop the amount of money that I looked it up and found it to be worth here on the side, because what comes out of my mouth may not be true, and I don't want to be a liar, but it's a guess. It's just a guess. And sometimes it's an educated guess, and sometimes it's just a clueless guess based on just a little bit of knowledge what I have about some of the things, and sometimes I'm way off, over, under here. But I will let you know over here. When I edit it, I pop the amount up here. So if you have not watched my videos before, Basket Case Mama is because I decided to space my children out 18 years apart, and that'll do it to you. I have a son that's 42, and he's a pastor, and I have a daughter who's going to be 25, and she is back in school working on becoming a dental hygienist, I think. So that's what's going on right now, and tis my life. I have a husband that helps me with my businesses. I got more than one business. This is my reselling business, help supplement the retirement income. And then I have a business called Go Godly Worldwide, which is going to be a multifaceted Christian ministry, but the first part of that is an online video game that is educational and fun and 3D art, role playing, and all that cool stuff that I really understand, but it's okay because God will provide. So, and believe me, when it comes to that particular project, I'll literally come back and read something that I've written and think, did I copy this from somewhere? Because I need to make sure I notate who I copied it from. No, I wrote it. I just don't remember. I just don't know that it's just so poured out of me. Sometimes I don't really know. I don't recognize my own writing because it's not really my writing, so to speak, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's been a journey. It's been about 4.5 years, and we are getting into the home stretch of getting it ready to go to the developer to make the game part of it, which means I have to transfer it from it's an LLC right now, so I have to make it a 501c, because then we have to do the fundraising portion, because it's pointless to have that while you're developing all the curriculum part of it and getting all the game design idea down on paper, and all the marketing things and things like that. So that's what's been going on for the last 4 years. So but that's my life, juggling. So at least I'm not bored, right? It could be worse, could be bored. So but anyway, today's video, we're going to bring you some things that I have not really seen before. Lately, while picking and going out, I haven't been going to yard sales because it's 1,000 degrees here, and it's just not worth it. Next weekend, I believe I have a church sale, and I'm really looking forward to it. I do it every year. It's great. So I'm hoping that that's pretty good. But I love yard selling. I went in the spring a few times, and then we were away in May a lot, and now it's just too hot here until like September, October. So I'll wait. It's fine. If there's a good church sale or an estate sale, I'll go. But for the most part, I have a lot to list. It's fine. I have lots of jewelry I can work on. There's tons and tons of things I can do that don't involve me going out and finding things. But I do like to go. I'm trying to get some videos of that happening for you guys too. So, you get what you get. So if the prices are high, like in hard goods, I like picking up hard goods. I like glass. I like pottery. I like interesting vintage and antique things, but it's often priced up at the stores around me. So if it's too pricey, it stays in the store. I'm just not going to pay up for it, especially like Christmas stuff is often priced up. It's just silly. So I like plush, and again, I have a store that had tons of plush all the time, and it was always 50 cents, and they sold them all. Every bit of them went to Nicaragua. So, so good for whoever took them. I'm sure it went for a mission trip or something like that, so that's great. However, I was sad when I went and they didn't have any. So hopefully next time I go, because I try to give them a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, kind of to like change up what's in their store, because they're a smaller store. But I go to different stores, I check out things, and I see what I can find. And stores don't know everything, what retails, what sells and what doesn't sell. They don't have the time. They think they know lots of times, and they're far off on a lot of things. It's okay. I just roll with it. So this is like an oddball, because the stuff I normally buy was just priced up, or there wasn't anything good. So I just went into the other departments to see what I could find, and I found some things, and that's okay, so I'll take it. So, let me grab that. Oh my God, what is it? I hope what was in the bottom of that didn't just break, because I was so heavy I dropped it back on the floor. We'll find out when we get to the bottom of the bag, won't we? Oh my goodness. So anyway, this hysterical bag is by Michael Simon. Now I have a Michael Simon dress. Michael Simon is a designer that does a lot of very fun and weird things. And as you can see, there's marks on it. But worse than that, when you see the inside, it is not pretty. Mildew, maybe? I don't know. I gotta say, it doesn't smell like mildew at all. Not at all. So I'm not sure that that's what it is. But it's definitely not good. But here's the thing. It cost me $1.25 because it was half price day. Normally it would be $1.50. Normally it would be $3, but it was $1.50. I'm pretty sure I can take this little guy off and it'll sell for more than $1.50. So I'm gonna put it in a big bin of borax and OxyClean and pray for the best. And if it falls apart, destroyed, whatever happens to it, it is what it is. I'll try scrubbing it first, but I'm pretty sure it's going to need a soak. And it may not do well, and that's okay. But it might be fine. And that's good too. So we don't know. We don't know. But we're going to find out. So this is one I did look up in a bag that I looked up in the store because I have never seen it before. It is by R Riveter. And as you can see, it's got rivets, it's leather, there's rivets on the bottom. It's got a little hang tag that looks like a dog tag that also has like the R Riveter stuff on it. So, and this was $12.99 at the, was this at the expensive thrift store? Or no, was this at the, I don't know, I think this might have been at the Salvation, no, this was the expensive thrift store, I'm pretty sure. But, normally, I would not pay up for that. Oh no, you know what? This is Salvation Army. Normally, I would not pay $12.99 for a purse. I paid $15.99 for a purse too. But I looked this up in the store, and these do really well. Like, we're talking, I want to say $60, $70 for some of them. This is in exceptionally good condition, like unused condition. As you can see, it's clean inside. I don't know if you can see, but it's really nice, and it's really heavy duty canvas. It's a nice bag, and I knew when I touched it, it was nice, but I didn't know the brand. But I figured, all right, we'll see what it does. So this is another one I had to look up in the store because again, this was Goodwill, but again, this was $15.99. But at first I thought it was Lily Pulitzer. As you can see, it's got the lime green and it's pink, and it looked very Lily Pulitzer to me. But it's in really good condition. There's a little mark there from where they moved it, but it's not torn or anything. Everything's good here. It's got a front pocket here that's got all the things you could need, ID, cards, pens. It's like a briefcase type thing. But the brand was elusive. And I do know I know the brand now because I looked it up, but when I first started this journey, the brand was elusive. Now I'm going to have to look it again because I don't remember what the brand was. So I will pop it up because some days that tag doesn't say anything. Where did it say what it was? I know I saw something somewhere. Something somewhere that told me something helpful at some point about this bag. But I did look it up online, and I want to say it was near $100. So hopefully that's true. Did you ever look things up in the store and then get home and not find the information on eBay that you saw on eBay when you were in the store, and now suddenly it's worth $30? And you think, no, I know it was $100 in the store. I looked it up and it wasn't what it sold for. I saw the green writing. It means it was what it sold for. It wasn't for sale because it's in green, sold on whatever date. Just makes me ponder the mysteries of things. Yes, it does. But it was okay. It's okay. I don't get upset. It's my motto. Do not get upset. It's not my motto. I get upset anyway. But anyway, I was a little perplexed about it, I gotta tell you. So this here is a travel-on bag, as you can see from the little tag there. Travel-on is a travel bag specifically. That's what they do. Their anti-theft stuff is the best stuff, if you can find that. This is not anti-theft. This is just like a travel bag. It's convertible crossbody. It's a nylon fabric. It's very clean. And I want to say, do I know how much I paid? $7.99. And I want to say it's going to go for about $35. That's okay. $35, $40. If I can 5 times it on a purse, it's decent. I'll take it. So, is this what I dropped? No, it is not, thankfully. So this is just cute. It's a little beehive jar vase. It is red. And from what I could tell, because this is on the outside, it isn't flash painted. I did look it over pretty good, and there's white on here, but it's all on the it's like paint on the outside of it. There, it's not it's not like flash painted where it's coming off. It was $2.49. I figure maybe $20. Perhaps $20. Perhaps I'm mistaken. So on the last video, for those of you that watched the last video, I was talking about the lace dress that I couldn't find, that I don't remember showing you because I didn't show it to you. But this is a Zara. And it is a ruffle high collar, ruffles on the sleeve, lace top, and then it's got like a polyester pleated kind of look skirt. Very Wednesday Addams. But there's a whole thing with clothing right now called dark academia. I'll pop a picture up here if I can remember. That's all about wearing like things like this that are very gothic and dark colors, grays and earth tones that are all kind of that dark color with black, high turtlenecks and things like that. Guys and girls that look like you're a professor, like the long coats and those kind of things, but the more dark tones. There's also light academia, which is a more earth tones, but the lighter thing. But the dark is really kind of hot right now. So I just thought this is adorable, and it's totally in that vibe. It's got like the ruffles on the sleeves. It would look great with like, you know, the dark coat over it. And it's about layering, like a sweater and a coat and, you know, a scarf and all those things. And this is the kind of thing that would look great because it's a good palette just to kind of layer up on. Or a cute dress, just a cute dress. And it's Zara, which is a good brand. So hold on, it fell off the couch, which is never good. And it was $7.99, and I think when I looked it up, it was around 50-ish. So we'll see about that. And hopefully it'll be that when I look the next time, because you know, it's always nice when it stays the price that I looked. Oh, I wrap things up inside and then I don't remember. So this is $3.49. It's from the expensive thrift shop. And this is, my daughter's like, Mom, why would you buy half a cup? And I said, because you hang it on the wall and put a plant in it. She went, really? That's so cute. Like her whole tone of voice changed completely. It was so funny. Like, oh, that's such a good idea. She's never heard of a wall pocket because she's 25. She knows about them now, so you know. But this was, I just thought, really cute. It is a wall pocket, obviously, and $3.49. Wall pockets do pretty well for me, so I'm thinking it's a teapot. It's a teacup. It's cute. I have a teapot too, actually, a blue and white one. So that I'm listing. So I'm thinking probably around the same, 20 bucks, something around there. So you've seen in a couple of the things me talking about the Hawaiian stuff. So in the beginning of my journey here on eBay selling, I thought Hawaiian shirts were all cool, because they are, by the way, just for you guys that didn't know, they are cool. They're not all worth money, but they're all cool, okay? They're fun, they're cool, they're colorful, I like them. I also thought all board shorts would be also cool, because they're cool. I lived near kind of not near, but like I grew up when I was a little kid down my grandma's house near Cape May, so we spent a lot of summers in Cape May. I don't live near there, it's quite a ride, but we do go there. And so there's surfers, there's board shops, you know, they're like, you know, I grew up in a teenager there, so board shorts were, you know, cool board shorts, colorful, but, you know, that was all a thing. It's a thing. It was a thing. Still a thing. if you're a surfer. But not all the brands are good resale brands, just like anything else with clothing. Of course, I didn't know that. Now I know that. But if you're looking for guys like swim trunks type things, board shorts, Chubbies is a good brand. If you happen to see them, pick them up. They're usually worth a little bit of money no matter what. I'm sure there are some others, but that's one that I know to look for. But the Hawaiian shirts is one of those things where, like, you'll see a lot of them that are like Old Navy, Kailua Bay, something K, there's Palm K or something like that. There's lots of different ones. Some of them are silk and they're beautiful. Tommy Hilfiger, maybe? No. Tommy Bahama has some that are worth money and some that are not worth money. So there's like a whole variety of like mall brands that have them, and you know, they're lots of cool. So if you see a cool colorful shirt, you should definitely look at it. But if it's not certain brands or certain styles, like Tommy Bahama's certain ones, there's silk ones, but the certain silk ones that sell well. But this is one that is Palm Bay. So this was in the store, by the way. It was $7.29. It was on a rack that was picked over by, I got there in the afternoon, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It had been picked over. And when I looked at this tag, I did what every other reseller did. I saw Palm Bay medium, and I thought, yeah, it's not going to be anything really good. I mean, it's a cute pattern and all that because it's got like macaws on it. But, you know, medium's not the best size. And unless it's made in Hawaii, it's really not worth picking up because, you know, unless it's vintage, better yet. But usually, unless it's made in Hawaii, it's not good. But then I thought, well, go look at inside tag and see, make sure, because even though that tag looks very modern, probably 1970s modern, could be 1970s, even though it looks very modern, I don't know if you can see the tag because of the light, but I'm going to try to finagle it. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Do you see it? Made in Hawaii. So it was made in Hawaii. And it was imported, which is interesting. And it is 100% rayon. So there's a couple interesting things about it. It doesn't say made in Hawaii, USA. And imported from Hawaii is in the USA, so you don't really have to import it. It's not an imported thing. So I'm wondering if this is Hawaii was a state rayon? I don't know. Was rayon around? I think rayon's been around for a while. Like before they were a state, I think in the 50s, late 50s maybe. So that means it's vintage and it's and it's, so this is, I didn't look it up yet, but I'm gonna bet $100. It could be more than that, but because it's got macaws on it. The other one I had was cute, but not super cute. Believe me, if you can find, sorry, I keep going out of frame. If you can find one that's got hula girls on it, all bets are off. Those are really good. But do you need to go in the office? You just want to stick your head in and say hi? My husband's like, what are you doing? He was just seeing what I was doing. So this is another thing that I probably usually wouldn't pick up. It's a little bunny. It's wood. It's cute. But the bottom of it is signed Wade, 1993. Mary Jane Wade. Now I know Wade is like the little things that you get in the tea. Those are by Wade. But I don't know if they're related or not related, or if there's some other figurine of Wade. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, but I'll pop it up here when I find it. But she was a whole $2.99, but 25% off because I went on a Tuesday. So I'm going to say probably 10, 15, 12, somewhere around there. But who knows? All right, so this is my indulgence. Yes, I bought a couple things last time too. So in my plush runs, I've discovered these little guys. This is Pom Pals. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're just cute. I paid $2.99 for him. You see, they're floppy, and they're bean baggy, and they're nothing. But they're so soft. They're just so soft. They're not quite Jelly Cat soft, but they're pretty close. And I have a donkey, and I have a bunny rabbit. Now I have a pig. So, so he's gonna sit on my desk. These are my they're my cheer team. They sit on my desk and encourage me to get work done. And I'm feeling lazy, which I'm not always feeling lazy, but sometimes I get tired. Like today, I'm tired right now, but it's okay. We're gonna push through. So this is a Eek and Hide coffee mug. It's a skeleton. Halloween is coming. $2.99 at the expensive thrift store, but it was 25% off. I know that I heard about how you can hide and eat. There's something about that in my brain. I'll pop it up here, but minimum probably 10 bucks, maybe more. That, you know, if what I heard about hide and eat was good, maybe more. If it was, oh, don't pick them up, 10 bucks. So we'll see. This is $3.49, and the tag is so faded. All I can make out made in China, which doesn't mean it's not old, but it doesn't mean it's great either. But I'm reading backwards. Oh, it would help. Oh, that's it. Sigfield and Roy. So this is one of the white tigers, and you know, of course, I don't know if it was Sigfield, I think it was Roy, that got mauled by the tiger that was trying to protect him, but they have claws, so in doing so, hurt him. But I just thought it was cute, and they no longer, of course, you know, he passed away, and his partner has since retired, so the show's no longer in Vegas. But I know, you know, a lot of people really followed that story, and I just thought he was cute enough that I should pick him up. It's $3.49, and maybe $10 to $15, unless it's far more spectacular than I anticipate, which, hey, things could happen, you know. So this is going to give you an idea. So most times I pick up are $1.99, $1.99, $2.99 at the most. $2.49 is usually like the spot for Goodwill. This is the expensive thrift store. So again, I would have paid 25% off, $6, because it was $5.99 for a tie. I know a tie, but I did look it up, and it's Born in Boulder, Richards, Nordstrom tie, foulard, red. It's a red tie too. Red ties do pretty well, and it's silk. Even at that price, probably 20, maybe 25. So not great, not terrible, just annoying, you know. This is a Jerry Garcia. Now again, I love Jerry Garcia, but Jerry Garcia does not like resale. You can, you know, buy lots of them for lots for not very much money anymore. But this is an older one. It is a special limited edition from 1996 Christmas. It's got camels on it and Christmas trees, which is a cute pattern. And I do think this is a silk one. A lot of his stuff now is polyester, not silk. But this does feel like silk. I'm not finding the tag. It was at the Goodwill for $3.99. So, but I did pick it up. I debated, but it's Christmas, and you know, sometimes Christmas ties do okay too. Sometimes they don't. You know, everything becomes like a learning curve sometimes with this kind of craziness. But it's all right. It's all right. So this one is a Art Deco tie. It is by Giorgio Moreschi, London. And this is definitely silk. I can tell by the touch. It's designed in Italy, all silk and handmade. Of course it is. It was $1.99, which is much more like it. Thank you very much. And like I said, they'll price up the Garcia, but they won't price up this. And this one will sell for $25 to $30 all day long, every day, every time. No matter pretty much who the maker is. They always sell. Always, 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 always. Some of them sell for a lot, but they always, always, always sell. So this is a vintage Granada tie. As you can see, this is polyester, I think. By my fingers doing the walking here. But it was sold in Stearns in New Jersey. Stearns men's store. But it's got apples on it. It's like this cool kind of plaid. It's got little apples all over it. I thought it was kind of cute. Yes, it is polyester, by the way. But very, very vintage. Probably 1960s. But I liked it. Here's another one in the Art Deco kind of nouveau style. This is a Xylos. Xyloses don't do quite as much. This one was $2.49, and again 15% off at Goodwill. But it comes with the pocket square that matches, so that'll drive the price a little bit, and it might help it sell a little faster. But I'm going to say probably $15 to $18 on that one. This is a Vineyard Vines. Love Vineyard Vines. Actually, I just pulled some because for some reason my Vineyard Vines ones that I thought I listed are not listed, so I need to list them. They were in. So again, $5.99. They're nuts. Okay, they're nuts at the store. They're nuts, nuts, nuts. But this was a specialty one for Kellogg Group. So usually the specialty ones do really, really well, upwards of $30 to $40 depending on the group. So we'll see how that one does. I'm assuming we're talking about the cereal people, but I could be wrong. I only bought this one. This was $1.99, and the only reason I bought it was, look at the tag. It's like leather, and I never heard of it before. It's 36. It is silk, and it's got 36s all over it. And if somebody knows what that means, please don't let it be anything evil, because I will have to take it out of my house. But I didn't think it was, which is okay. So, and these are $3.99. There's 4 of them. They're ceramic tiles. They're handmade with love. I don't know where though, but they're really pretty. They're all different as well. Oh, those are sticking together. So I don't know. There's a couple that are handmade with love by I don't know who, but this one looks Portugal and it's red clay. So this one alone will probably pay for the pack because this one's probably $15 to $20. The rest, whatever. They'll be okay. And we bought stapler and staples because I always use my stapler and I always need more staples. And for $4 in the bag, it's not a bad deal. So this here, my daughter was looking through the jewelry and she was, you know, she's quick to spot. She's like, they look old, look at the clasp. And I said, yeah, they're probably real. She's like, no, Mom, they're not real. Why would they wouldn't have real ones in the store? I'm like, they look like freshwater real. I said, well, you know how you can tell? You can rub them on your teeth. I said, but in lieu of that, I can't rub them on my teeth because my teeth are not real teeth because I have implants, so I can't feel it. But you can take these and rub them against each other, and you should be able to feel the gritty. It feels kind of gritty. And if it feels a little gritty or rough or sandpapery, they're real. So my daughter went, oh, they're real. So they are real. So I paid $6.99 for these, and I will bet they will sell for probably $45, $50, maybe more, depending on what I can find out about them. They aren't marked as far as I could tell, but they are real. So that's good all day long. So this one was $4.99, and I only bought it because look at it. Look at the face. It's a pink hedgehog. I'm sorry. It doesn't. I don't even know where the tag is. But I just was so impressed. It's an FAO Schwartz, but he's got like a gold nose. Oh my goodness. So cute. And he's really soft, and I like FAO Schwartz. Again, nothing that sells really well, but probably $10 to $12, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. This one is also FAO Schwartz, and he has, but he's kind of like Japanimation here. And he was also $4.99, 25% off. So $3.50, which is not terrible. And I think he made noise. I think it did turn him on. Yes, he does. He sparkles. Look at that. Spectacular. So it's a mercat. So I'm not sure about that, but it'll be okay. And then I also picked up this pretty one. And I haven't looked at it closely, but oh, come on. It's a bracelet, gold tone. It's not missing any stones, but it's really pretty. They wanted $6 for it. That might have been too much, but it might not be, and that'll be okay. I don't see any more. Oh, I do see marking on it. I do see a marking on it, but I don't know who it is. Can I see? It's coral. So that's good. Again, that's probably maybe $15, maybe more. I'll have to see. Some coral does very well. That's very 1950s, so that's always fun. This is an Otimo Umo silk handmade tie. Again, it's got that whole kind of deco-y vibe, or books on a shelf. It's not books on a shelf, but that's kind of what it looks like. This again was ridiculously priced at the expensive thrift store, but it was 25% off. And I'm going to say that I probably can get $18 to $25 for it. And the only reason I bought it was there was so little stuff to buy. I was very frustrated when I went to the store. You have no idea how bad it was. But, and then I found this one, and I have no idea, but it is stamped here, and it is signed on the bottom. And it is 2018. It looks like it says Armand U. Zurich, maybe. But it has French words around the top here, or some French words. And maybe not French, maybe Spanish. I thought it says jamais, which is French. I don't know. But it was $2.49, and it's definitely handmade. It's definitely red clay. It's definitely glazed, pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to do some research. I'll pop the price up, but I'm going to say probably $25 to $30. Maybe less. This was also ridiculously priced, but it's a Warner. It's a little fry pan. It's a Sydney Zero. Oh, it's a Wagnerware. Sorry, Wagnerware. It was $10, probably $25, $30. So it'll be a double up, it'll be triple up. Who knows? Anything could happen. And these two things here, and then we'll call it. But look at him. He's so old. He's got ink on the bottom. I don't know if I can get it off, but he was $3, but he's so old. I think he's got nuts in him. So it's, look at the Disney tag. It's Mickey Mouse tag. It is Mickey Mouse tag. I don't even know. I have to do research. And I know Mickey Mouse doesn't do that well, but he's old. So we'll see. Maybe $30, $40, maybe more. I don't know. And then I picked these up. These are just little Christmas ornaments, but they're all different. Supposedly Michigan house, lake houses. I have no idea. I have about 10 of them, and I think I paid, I want to say $5, $5.99, 15% off. So 10 of them is like not about 60 cents each or something like that. So we'll see what they have. I might sell them as a lot. I might sell them individually, depending on how they pan out and who made them and all that good stuff. But I will pop that up here too. And again, we have reached the time, the magic number here. I try to do under 28 minutes. And this is a little over, so I'm just going to say a quick bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the content and all the weird stuff that I picked up and overpaid for some of it, because that's what I'm dealing with at my local stores right now. So I'm trying to stop the sales and do the best I can with what I got. But hopefully some of this will pan out and will be worth something. And then when I get it up, I'll pop the prices here for you. I appreciate you watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the content, if you like learning about some weird things and new things all the time. And I do appreciate you watching. And thank you so very much. Also, don't forget to leave a comment and say hi and subscribe so you know the next time that I'm popping up a video. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.